Welcome to Health and Wellness. I'm your host, Kieran Warren.
Erica Brooke.
Natalia Yablokov.
And today we're at Lankenau Hospital, which is a part of the mainline healthcare in the greater Philadelphia region. We are at the Empowering You Healthcare Fair.
This is actually the third year that the fair has been taking place at Lankenau Medical Center. It's being sponsored by the Junior League of Philadelphia in partnership with Mainline Health. And there's really a lot going on here today for everyone. There are various health screenings going on. There's a panel discussion. There's a keynote speaker. There are free massages, dance classes. So I think it's a day that can be both really fun and also educational for everyone.
And we just hope that it just empowers you to get yourself screened and tested and just make yourself a better you. So why don't you come with us and let's be excited today.
Hi, I'm Erica Brooke, and we are here today at Lankenau Medical Center for the third annual Empowering You Health Fair. And that is sponsored by the Junior League of Philadelphia in partnership with Mainline Health. I am standing here today with Emily Schwartz, who is the president of the Junior League of Philadelphia, and also Kundini Amin, who is the chair of today's event. So thank you guys for being here.
Sure.
Great. I'm excited to find out some more about this. So, Emily, can you tell me a little bit more about the Junior League organization and what is the focus?
Sure. The Junior League of Philadelphia is one of the largest women's volunteer organizations in Philadelphia. We've been around 103 years and have about 850 members. We are focusing for 10 years on an apple a day healthy living initiative, where our goal is to improve the health and wellness of Philadelphians. And we're doing so with a four-prong approach, which we call FEED. Stands for Facilitate, Educate, Empower, and Distribute. And today's event focuses on the educate portion of FEED.
That's great. And Kundini, could you tell me a little bit more about the event specifically and how it really, ties in with your mission?
Absolutely. So in its third year, the Empowering You Health Fair is really focused on raising community-based awareness and understanding around different health topics. Specifically this year, we're focusing on heart health and awareness, and so many of our activities here today are geared towards nutritional balance, exercise, maintaining great cardiovascular health, so you'll see that in our panel and speaker sessions. And ultimately, the goal of this health fair is to really ensure that the community is engaged and empowered to really effectively manage their health. So we really just focus on the community, and that's the basis of our entire committee and the planning efforts for the health fair.
Yeah, that's great. So what are you really excited about? Is there a particular event or speaker that you're really looking forward to seeing?
Every year I always look forward to the fitness sessions here at the health fair because it's just that one opportunity in a 4-hour session where you can just settle down and do something fun. So I'm actually most excited about Zumba today. It's something that I do in my personal time, so it's nice to be able to volunteer and be also able to get my exercise in for the day.
That's great. I would like to do that too.
Join me.
Sounds good. And Emily, could you give me just a little bit more information on if potential members want to, get interested? How would they contact you?
Sure.
How would they get involved?
Absolutely. So every year we have a new member class, which hopefully you'll be joining. It starts in September and it goes through May. And as Kundini mentioned, we train our new volunteers all about our organization, but also how to lead, how to run an event, how to effectively be a committee chair. And if you are interested in joining, the easiest ways to do so are by emailing join@jlphiladelphia.org, or you can visit our website and go through the join link right there, which is jlphiladelphia.org. And we are starting with meet and greets, where you get an opportunity to learn a little bit more about being a new member and the organization. And the first one is actually May 6th. So we're starting in just a month.
Great, perfect. Well, I want to thank the two of you for your time and for speaking with me today. And I hope that you have a really successful event here today.
Thanks for interviewing us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, we're here with Lindsay. She's representing Whole Foods. She made awesome smoothies and popcorn for us. And what is in your smoothies?
So today our smoothie has banana, mango, and pineapple, as well as some spinach to give it that beautiful, vibrant green color. And we threw in some flax oil as well. So great, nutritious options, very nutrient dense, and the best part is there's no added sugar.
And what is the reasoning of throwing in extra fats?
So whenever you're eating nutrient-dense foods, especially when you see color on your plate, it's really important to think about bringing fat to the table. So healthy fats are going to help you absorb your fat-soluble vitamins, so vitamins A, D, E, and K. That's really important. So in this smoothie, the flax oil is really helping us absorb those nutrition and nutrient-dense vegetables.
And the sweetness is all from the fruits.
The sweetness is all from the fruit. So I think a lot of us are kind of turning our smoothies into dessert. So we're on a mission to kind of re-educate and bring back everybody's focus on what's the purpose of that smoothie. And it's really to get some nutrition into our diet while we're on the go, not to cover and mask all of these beautiful fruits and vegetables with sugar or syrups and things like that.
Right. I'm excited to talk about this popcorn.
Yeah.
I love popcorn. Sometimes you hear that popcorn isn't very healthy for us. So explain to us what makes popcorn healthy and what are some of the ingredients that you've chosen to use.
Sure. So I love popcorn. I'm such a popcorn freak. It's super great for you. It's hearty. It's got some fiber. It's a whole grain. And what I love about it is it's something that's more of a volume food. So if you really want to munch on something, the way I describe it is if you were to picture half a cup of corn, right, in the form of kernels, how fast could you eat that? Pretty quickly, right? Same amount of calories are in half a cup of popcorn, but now it's popped and it's taking up a lot more space. So not only is that going to slow you down when you're eating and you're doing less damage, essentially, but it's also taking up that much space in your stomach. So you're going to feel full. So that's why I love popcorn as far as a snack goes. We're using our Everyday Value 365 organic popcorn, which is really important because corn is one of the most highly sourced GMO products. Here at Whole Foods, we aren't saying one way or the other whether GMO is a good thing or bad thing, but we think it's important that people know and we're transparent about what is and what is not non-GMO. So when you see that it's organic, you can guarantee that it's non-GMO, and we also have that project verified stamp on there.
Let's talk about flax oil, some of the ingredients that you're using, like flax oil.
Sure. So flax oil is super great for your heart health, and it's really nice for a drizzling oil. So we should not be cooking with this. It's really delicate and is very prone to oxidation. So keeping it away from high heat and light is important. That's why it's in this dark bottle, and we keep it in the refrigerator. We don't cook with this, but it's a great glue for your popcorn and putting fun seasonings on it.
And if nobody knows what flax oil is, it comes from this awesome seed.
Yeah, so these are flax seeds, and we even sprinkled them on top of our popcorn. Again, really good for your heart. They got the omega-3, so those anti-inflammatories, and really high in fiber. So it's going to help with your blood sugar regulation, help with your digestion. It's going to reduce your cholesterol absorption. All really good things are coming from these flax seeds.
And if you drizzle it on top, it'll give it a little crunch.
Yep, it's got some great texture too.
Yeah.
If you want to really absorb the nutrients, ideally you grind them because it's hard for our stomachs to absorb the nutrients and kind of break through that hard shell or the seed. But if you soak them in water whole, same thing, they kind of break down a little bit and it's easier for us to absorb those nutrients.
It turns into sort of a gel.
Exactly,
right?
Yep. That and chia seeds, if you mix them with liquid, they kind of turn into a pudding, which is fun.
And the yeast, what is this for?
So this is a pantry staple of mine. It's almost like your healthy go-to for Parmesan cheese. So it's loaded in B vitamins, which is great for your mood, your energy, your metabolism. It's also got a lot of protein. So in 2 tablespoons, you're getting 6 grams of protein. And again, it's bringing that cheesy flavor, but without the cholesterol, without the sodium,
And the fat.
And it's gluten-free.
So can you sprinkle, I just want to taste a little. Can you
Yeah,
sprinkle some on here?
absolutely.
And some of the flax oil.
Let's drizzle the flax oil on there first. That's kind of like the glue, so you can go ahead and squeeze that. kind of like a squeegee, but yeah, it's awesome, right?
Okay.
And then we drizzle a little bit of nutritional yeast on there.
And you said this has a cheesy flavor.
Cheesy flavor. So you can add this to your potatoes, any kind of veggie. You can make pestos or sauce, like Alfredo sauce with this. It's a really versatile
It's
ingredient.
good.
Yeah. Do you want to try?
Yes.
It's one of my favorites.
Phenomenal.
Thank you so much, Lindsay.
Yeah, thanks for coming, guys, and keep eating healthy.
Hi, I'm here now with Dr. Jill Moniz. She is in private practice in Center City, and she is conducting oral health and oral cancer screenings here today at the health fair. Hi, Jill. Thanks for being here and talking to me. So can you explain to me a little bit about what you're going to do?
So, sorry about my mask. What I'm going to do is just take a look at the soft tissue, lips, tongue, inside of the cheeks, and make sure that everything looks normal, that there's no signs of oral cancer or anything. I unfortunately can't, diagnose anything teeth-wise without the x-rays and things and a full exam.
Right, but I think this is definitely, a good heads up if there is any sort of issue. Okay.
Go ahead and open. I'm going to take a look everywhere. So just make sure to check around the lips, around the gums, everything like that. All right, go ahead and stick your tongue straight out. Just gonna hold it with the gauze and look on both sides. All right, and put your tongue to the roof of your mouth. Okay, all right, yeah, everything looks pretty good.
Well, that's good to hear. I wouldn't really want to hear the something else, especially on camera. Okay. Well, I want to thank you, Jill, so much for demonstrating. Oh, I don't mind anytime. Hi, I'm here now with Chinwe Onyekiri, who is the Associate Administrator here at Lankenau. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what is your role here at the hospital and how are you involved with the event today?
Absolutely. Well, it's really such a pleasure to be here and to talk with you. I serve as the Associate Administrator for Lankenau Medical Center, and I have the pleasure of overseeing our community health and community benefit work here at Lankenau. In addition, I also serve as the administrative lead for our residency practices, internal medicine, our subspecialty practices, and OBGYN.
Can you tell me more about the event today and your role in that?
One of the things at Lankenau that we're really excited about is really understanding our community health needs. And we have such the pleasure of working with the Junior League and really helping to think about how we can bring health information and health education to our community. One of the things that is really important to us, and it's a part of our tagline, Well Ahead, is about wellness and the thinking about how Lankenau can serve as a campus for community organizations to come and for our community to come to learn more about how to improve their health and their wellness and everything that they can do to live a healthy life.
That's great. So can you tell me I know the event's been taking place for the past 3 years, how has it changed and progressed?
It's a great question. One of the things, working with the Junior League has been really wonderful, and we have grown every year. Each year we're bringing in new partnerships. Just this year we have a partnership with Spectrum Health, and Spectrum Health federally qualified health center is here connecting with our community as well. So that's been a really great addition. Each of the 3 years we have continued partnerships with Whole Foods, and so they've been here, and also a really wonderful partnership with Greener Partners. That's also here. So we've been able to grow the number of participants and vendors that we have here, bring new and exciting information, everything from healthy eating to healthy cooking, to how to improve your physical activity, to understand all of those things around how to manage anything from chronic diseases like diabetes or obesity, and really giving folks the tools to how to connect to that. And I think that's one of the wonderful things Lankenau can do, is showing that we can connect to our community in many different ways. I think we're demonstrating that here today, which is really exciting. And then also for them, for our community to come here when in a time of wellness, so they get to know us and also know our community organizations better as well.
Yeah, and who knows how the event will progress, by next year.
Right. I think it keeps growing and evolving over time, which is so great. And I think we have such a beautiful day today for people to come out and think about how they can improve their health and wellness. So it's really a lovely event.
I agree with you. And what would you say is one of your main goals for today's event?
I think one of the main goals for today is really to highlight the importance of health and wellness for our community. If any member that comes to this event and learns something new, a new recipe, a new opportunity to think about, how can I integrate physical activity into my day? How do I exercise more? I think, and also learning a little bit more about their own health. We have a number of different screenings here.
I did one of them.
Oh, you did wonderful. And it's a first step in learning about your health and how you can maintain or improve. And so it's as long as our community is learning something and really find it engaging and interactive, we'll be really excited about it.
Great. Well, I'm glad to be here, and I was glad to get to speak with you today.
Same here. It's been such a joy. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm here with Deanna. Deanna is an active member of the Junior League of Philadelphia, which is one of the sponsors for this wonderful health fair here at Lankenau Hospital. She's also the chairperson that oversees the committee for the Share Food Program. Deanna, please talk to us about what the Share Food Program is.
Absolutely. Well, Share Food Program is an organization here within the metropolitan Philadelphia area, and they do a lot of work related to food distribution, education, and advocacy. And they offer several programs that stretch from Philadelphia area to Jersey, Delaware, and certain parts of Maryland and New York metro area. One of their most popular programs is their food package program, which provides the opportunity for individuals in the community to be able to get quality food at affordable prices.
Wow. So are there different services under the Share Food Program, not just delivering food to the community, but are there other entities to the program?
Within the food packaging program, the primary focus is distribution of the food packages to several people to the individuals in the area and host organizations within the area. And in exchange, what they do is in exchange for the food package, what they offer is that volunteers they volunteer to at least 2 hours of their time per food package. So whether it's with Share or within their own community, so as a way to make sure that they give back for the blessing that they're receiving.
I think that's a wonderful program to assist the community with. Now, I understand you have other services like emergency food relief, and are there any other services?
Well, in addition to the emergency food relief program, Share also provides different classes. Like they provide a health education class. They have an on-site greenhouse within their facilities. So they also provide they're actually providing like workshops related to gardening as well.
And are there any type of qualifications that someone would need to participate in the program?
Essentially, if you go to the website at sharefoodprogram.org, they will provide all the information. Actually, we provided like a sample order form, which will list all of the different prices and the different components to each package they have available, which can vary per month. You know, they offer produce packages, they offer fruit packages, and depending on certain holidays, they'll provide a holiday package as well.
Okay, now can you just tell our viewers the website once again where they can find out more information about this wonderful program?
Yes, it's www.sharefoodprogram.org.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I'm with Helen Nadel from Greener Partners. She's going to discuss the tabletop gardening techniques and why this is a part of the Empowering You Health Fair. So, Helen, what do we have here, and how are you a part of this wonderful health fair?
Sure. So what we have here is some of the bins growing all different kinds of edible food and flowers that we bring to schools throughout the region. We're in about 50 schools doing farm-to-school education, and we are really connecting kids to how food grows, where it comes from, and in the hopes that they're going to eat more healthfully, eat more fruits and vegetables and eat more healthfully and have a lifelong healthy diet. We're here at the Lankenau Health Fair because we are partnering with Lankenau on their new wellness garden that's going to be opening on April 22nd. So the Lankenau campus is going to be hosting a 1/2 acre wellness garden where young people will come to learn more about healthy food and healthy eating. We're going to be working with their health educators as well and growing all of the food that's there. And we're really looking forward to partnering with Lankenau on that as well.
So, April 22nd is actually Earth Day.
I
So,
know.
how
That's right.
convenient is that?
That's part of the plan, yes.
Now,
Yeah.
you said all of the flowers are edible. What do you have here? What types of
Sure. So I
plants
can
do
tell you
have
we've got, right now this is their spinach and Swiss chard in that first bin. These are violas, which our kids are often really surprised to learn that there are edible flowers, but these are some flowers that are edible. And also, we don't often think about it, but cauliflower and broccoli are also flowers that we eat. So it's often really fun to talk with kids about the different plant parts that we eat that really are nutritious for our bodies. We also have a bunch of different seedlings that we're growing on our farm. So we've got kale, broccoli, another kind of kale, and Swiss chard here. And what we're doing today as a part of the health fair is we're planting seeds with kids and with adults so that they can bring them home. And so we're growing a plant called nasturtium, which is also edible. The flower and the leaf are edible. So we've been planting with kids all morning long and just having a great time here at the Health Festival.
Well, what a wonderful technique that we're learning about the edible flowers and plants. And thank you so much for speaking with us here at Health and Wellness.
Thank you.
I'm here now with two of the attendees of the event, Melanie and her granddaughter Mia. So are you guys having fun today?
Yes.
Well, what are some of the things that you've seen and done today at the event?
Lala got her blood pressure done
Okay.
upstairs and we had lunch.
Is this your first time here at this event?
No, this is the first time at this event, but this is the hospital where I received my medical care. So I'm very familiar with it and I like it a lot.
How old are you, by the way?
I'm 8 years old.
That's a good age.
Well, Mia is very conscious about health, and she exercises a lot. She eats lots of fruits and vegetables, and we like to go for walks around the block. And we're going to do Zumba today, hopefully.
Oh, that sounds like fun. What kind of exercises do you do?
I like to run around and play tag and play hide and go seek tag.
That's probably playing games and just moving yourself around is probably like the best way to get some fun exercise.
Playing outside.
Ride a bike,
Yeah.
go to the park.
Great. Well, those are all good things to keep up. So I want to thank you guys for speaking to me, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your time here.
Welcome,